Hello everyone, this is Kona, and today we're going to talk about healers. I feel like sometimes they get ignored, especially in shooters, but I really do think that healers are the most important class in the game. You know, it's pretty simple, right? The longer you stay alive, the more pew-pew you can do, and therefore the more fun you have, right? Makes sense. I think most people know this, but even so, there's a lot of times in pubs especially where no one plays medic. Now, I know playing medic can be very frustrating. You need to be a certain kind of person to have the perseverance to stay with the class that basically relies on others to stay alive. In fact, my brother started a new channel where all he plays is medic. I'll put a link in the description so that you can check it out for yourself. Now, if you're playing in a party, it might not be that bad. In fact, it's a lot of fun when you have a dedicated healer because there's a lot of coordination. But when you're solo queuing and you're going in casuals, it can be a little frustrating as a healer to heal strangers and they don't really do anything to protect you. Usually what I like to do is I like to find someone on my team that starts jumping around like crazy, because that usually means that they're a little more experienced in the game and they understand the benefits of bunny hopping and dodging around. Some new players, especially some soldiers who stay grounded all the time, I get a little worried. You know, they're probably new to the game and they might not understand the benefits of jumping around, because jumping and stuff just isn't natural for them yet. Now, I'm not saying that you should ignore new players, quite the opposite actually. Like a lot of things in life, it's about balance, and yes, you want to heal the good players because they can keep you alive and they'll probably use your Ubers more effectively. But at the same time, new players also need to stay alive long enough to do anything significant in the game. In fact, when I'm a medic, I really try to give new players opportunities to do things. For example, I love playing Crits Creek Medic. It's my favorite medic gun. And I already know good players will take advantage of the crits, right? Their aim is pretty good and they'll get a lot of kills. But I also like to give crits to newer players and give them the opportunity to get some kills. I want them to get excited about getting multi-kills, and I want to make sure that they don't feel left out. The last thing we want is to alienate players that are new to the game. I also don't like to leave an entire team's healing solely on one person's shoulders. If I see that we only have one medic, I usually like to go medic 2 just to let him know that, hey, I have your back, you know, I'll help you out with this, because one medic healing 11 other people is, you know, and also watching out for himself, is a very difficult task. And if that medic, that one medic gets killed over and over and over again with no one protecting him, he'll probably just get really frustrated and just switch off of medic, and that's pretty much when you lose, right? So yeah, 2 medics for a team of 12 is pretty good. You can heal each other when you get low. You know, you always have like a backup Uber just in case one medic dies. You always have something building up and sort of ready to go. Keeps the pressure on, and you know, it makes, I think, everyone's life a little bit easier when you have at least 2 medics for a team of 12. I think that's pretty good. Of course, choosing to play that second medic can sometimes backfire, where, you know, like if the other medic's like, oh, well, this guy's going medic, we already have a medic, I guess I'll go play another class, and then you're stuck as the only one playing medic, and you have to heal the whole team. I had that happen before, and yeah, it kind of sucks, but you know, it's better than having no medic at all, right? Now, I've been playing a bit of Overwatch, and their implementation of the healer class or support class is pretty interesting. Now, if you pick Mercy, you're basically picking the medic from TF2, so it comes with all those challenges of, you know, relying on other people to help you stay alive. I mean, you do have a pistol that you can use to defend yourself, but it's sort of a last resort thing. However, Overwatch is filled with a lot of heroes that can self-heal, and it's not like the soldier from TF2, you know, with the black box where you sort of have to earn your heals by shooting people. I'm talking about just, it's an ability, just hit one button and boom, you're healed. It's that easy. And perhaps it's because of this mechanic that allows for more independent healers, different types of healers that can be offensive and do damage on their own. Right now, my favorite hero is Ana, the healing sniper. It's such a cool mechanic, and it allows me to both heal and do damage without having to switch back and forth between weapons, because I think that's one of the scary things about being a sort of a focused healer, is that you have to constantly switch back and forth just in case. But with this, you can just kind of shoot whoever's and you're doing work. Now, I know TF2 has something similar to this with the Crusader's crossbow, but that weapon takes practice. It takes some practice to get good at, and it's not always a guarantee that you'll hit the right person, especially with that delay with the projectile going through the air. It can be a little tricky at times. Now, I'm not saying that we should add more self-healing to TF2. I think that would pretty much break everything, but maybe we can find ways to encourage people to play medic and enjoy it. What I noticed about Overwatch is that they give recognition to the healer if they did a good job. Now, I know TF2 has the top 3 players at the end of the round, and it is possible to be in that top 3 as a medic, but it just shows some points, and I don't know how those points are calculated, so I guess I did a good job. I don't know. Now, with Overwatch, during the commending part at the end of the round, it shows you how much healing you did and how much you contributed to the team. If you did well, of course. I kind of like this system of recognizing healers and giving those statistics. Sometimes I get 5 commends as a healer, even though we lost, which is very, very surprising. Perhaps it's because they know that healing is a tough job, and it's an even tougher one if you're losing, so I'm glad that this game recognizes healing and support as an important role and something that should be recognized. I wish TF2 had some way of doing this, some way of recognizing these support roles, so that maybe people would be more inclined to play these healer roles, the medic role. So those are some of my thoughts on healers. I really do think that it is the most important class. They make the game so enjoyable for everyone on your team, and I kind of wish more people were willing to play it in pubs and with strangers. So my question for you is, do you or do you not like playing the medic, and why or why not? And if you don't, is there something that you would like to see changed to maybe make playing the healing class, playing a medic, more fun? Let me know in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.